Isn't that music so fun? We do it every week. Welcome to the Designer and the Dyer. It's the kickoff to our Sister Shawl Mystery Knit Along today. And we're going to do a little catching up today too. So grab a beverage and let's talk fiber. And we're back. There, you're unmuted. I got you.
I'm finally unmuted. After 3 weeks, I thought I was muted long enough.
Muted forever.
I know, she got rid of me. What do you know?
I did not.
Hello, everyone. Huh?
I didn't get rid of you. Not yet.
Not yet. She's contemplating it. Hi.
No, I'm better than that. I wouldn't do
So
that.
how's everybody doing today? I haven't done a live in 3 weeks. And then
Yeah,
Lauren had to do one all by herself last week.
That's right. I did it. It was short.
I bet you she cursed me the whole time, didn't she?
No, I didn't. You
No,
didn't
he's
go
had
back
nice...
and watch it? You should have watched it. I always watch it again.
I'll watch it when I do the editing.
Okay. Good grief.
Oops. I have kind of been a little bit MIA this week. Yes, because we have a really huge house guest. Yes.
Yes, you do. He is gigantic.
And he has been taking up quite a bit of my time. Yes.
As well as quite a bit of space.
Yes. We have a house guest who is a Saint Bernard. And
I'm trying to find a picture of him.
Do you have a picture of him? Yes.
You sent me a few.
Because he is massive.
Go ahead, keep talking.
I mean, I have had Newfoundlands and Great Pyrenees in my life, and I used to have Bull Mastiffs, and I have never seen a Saint Bernard this big. He is just laying down. He's 3 feet tall. Like he's just massive.
So
massive.
Holy crap, we talk a lot. I'm scrolling back through my phone trying to find a picture. No. So Lauren did get to see him the other day. She could probably ride him as a pony. Mm-hmm. He is adorable. There, let's see. Oh, it's blowing out a little bit. Whoop. but
there
he
he
is
is.
gigantic. That's bad. All the
Yes.
whites blow out on the screen. He's huge.
Yes, he's huge, but he is such a beautiful boy. So when I was asked to place him, I had the perfect family for him. Oh, he just takes up
He
the whole
takes up
back
the whole
seat.
back. Yeah, that's him
Yes.
in your car. He's huge.
Yes. I have
So cute.
I have a good story about that, but I had the perfect person in mind for him when I was asked if we could place him. So on Wednesday, he is going to go live in Kitchener with
That's so exciting.
my very, very dear friend Andre. She already has big dogs, and he will fit right into her pack. And yes, she's so excited for him to come down. So I am happy.
Cutie.
But as for my car, okay, so had to pick up his name is Hercules, and you can obviously understand with the size of this puppy why his name is Hercules.
That's a good name for him.
Yes, so we picked him up, put him in the back of my car, which he took up the whole seat, and of course, he had been nervous from being at the vet, and he was really, really drooly. So the back windows, I have tinted back windows on my Charger, of course, and anyways, he was hanging his head out, and the slobber not only went down the windows, but it's all the way down the sides of two back doors of my car. Slobber all the way down and across the back fenders, up onto even my spoiler. The spoiler of my car is goobered with big goobers.
And then dog slobber.
I swear the people behind us were trying to duck in their windshields because goober was splattering on their grills and their windshields. And I bet you they thought that they ran into probably like a bug. No, I think they were thinking they were running into a swarm of locusts or something.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're going splat. And you don't want to pull over and say, so sorry, it's my dog. It's my dog.
Because I have a slobbery dog.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I thought Scamp had slobber. Like she drools because she's got the she's an old English bulldog, so she's got those flaps of skin along the side of her mouth, right? And when she sucks up water, it drips out for 5 more minutes as she walks around.
No.
But no, he has a slobber. Giant slobber.
Do you remember when your kids in the wintertime, they got that white, clear string slobber, like string snot?
Yes. Oh, now you're getting gross.
In fact, we were in the cabana with him, and he shook his head, and a big, it must have been 12 inches, slobber slapped the Frenchman across the face. And I heard that it go slap. And then it went up over his head and hit the back wall behind him. Well, of course, I cracked up laughing. That didn't go over well.
Yeah, that's quite funny. I would have laughed too.
I know. It was hilarious. So anyways, as much as we have really enjoyed having Hercules here for the week,
we're happy to see him go.
He will be leaving here on Wednesday afternoon, and he will be going down to his new home. So we are very, very excited about that. So Kathy Anderson, actually, she lives in Kitchener still, so she can always go over with her fantastic husband.
No, Kathy lives over here by me.
So that's not my Kathy Anderson. That's your Kathy. I'm sorry, Kathy. I have a Kathy Anderson down south too. So.
No, this one's mine. One of my Sweet Yarns customers.
See, now we're going to fight over who's Kathy Anderson's best, right?
Mine, obviously. Mine's one.
Oh, okay. All right. We've got to give Lauren credit for that, right? Okay.
Hercules is a fabulous dog. He's really gentle and friendly and not scary at all. He's just very big and slobbery.
It's been bad enough that those poor Amazon drivers will not come through my gate. So they go on the other side of the fence and they throw my packages now.
But that was with Izzy out there.
To the door. Yeah, I know. Okay, Izzy can be a little bit scary.
But she's like this big.
Yes, but she has a ferocious demeanor to her, presence to her. Yes.
She is quite hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Oh
so we
my
do have a few
goodness.
people on with us live today.
Who do we
Kathy
have
said
on with us?
hi.
Hi, Kathy.
Valerie said hi.
Hello, Val.
And I don't know who this one, Nifty, is. I'm not sure who that is.
I like nifty people.
She's a new viewer.
Oh,
New
good.
live viewer, anyways.
Wow.
She asked, what does MKAL stand for? We're going to talk about that shortly.
We are. We are.
Yes, yes, in a few minutes. We like to yap about a few other things before we get
draw it
going
out a little bit longer, so it's just that we're not just your designers and dyers. That we're just,
otherwise it's like last week and I'm done in half an hour. Boom, done.
No.
I actually do way better when it's me doing my Facebook lives by myself, because I have a whole list and I have everything planned out and I can yammer on and I tell stories and whatnot. But on this one, I don't know. I haven't gotten the rhythm of being able to just drag it out for an hour by myself yet.
No, it's you know, like topic wise, we both have so much on the go all the time. And you get
and
together.
I don't want to just be repeating myself when I come on here if I talked about it on Thursday. So or vice versa.
Or vice versa. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So today we are we've got the Sister Shawl MKAL Kick Off, and we're doing a little catching up because Lea-Ann was away last week, and there's been some changes, and we took a break. So we're gonna.
Well, I was away last year too, so that's
we've been at this stuff for almost a year, not the lives, but almost this whole thing. But today is July the 1st, and we should acknowledge that it is Canada Day here in Canada, where we live and
Canada
take from.
Day!
Yay!
Definitely, yay!
And Thursday is Independence Day for our American friends, so we should acknowledge that too. Happy Independence Day! Happy
Independence Day to our U.S. friends.
And if you're lucky enough, you can celebrate both. Actually, so growing up, there was 2 kids in my class who they were twins born on July the 4th. And so they always got fireworks for their birthday if they went to the States.
Oh, nice.
I think so.
I was in May. Mayflowers. I've got my Chihuahua running around here somewhere. Little Betsy's here.
Yeah,
she's in the house.
She's a vicious dog. No. Betsy,
she chases Amazon delivery guys away too.
She's so quiet now. She never barks at all. Kathy says, Amazon drivers hate going to her door as well with her Airedale Terriers.
There's Betsy. There's Miss Betsy, my 2.5-pound Chihuahua.
Yeah, vicious little thing. She has no teeth.
Yeah, she's 14 now. Yeah. But she's never been a barker or anything like that. She's been a happy girl.
Just barks at Indy and Izzy.
Yes, because they
especially Indy. Yeah, Indy was the worst when she moved in.
There you go. Good girl. Mwah.
So Kathy came outside with one of her dogs and the Amazon driver screamed.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Yes, it is.
It's hard not to laugh. Anyone who knows her dogs knows that they're pussycats. Yes, her dogs are fabulous. I've always liked her pups.
And Airedales are gorgeous.
They are.
Gorgeous
one of the
dogs.
families I babysat for as a kid used to have one.
Okay.
And actually I used to house sit for them too, which meant I got to take care of the dog. That was always fun.
Nice. That's what prepared you for Scamp.
I guess so. And one of my neighbors had a couple of those too.
Oh.
They're just fun dogs.
Well, I am a dog lover, obviously. I have Scamp's sister.
And now she's roped me into it, so I have Scamp.
And I have Scamp's sister.
We're sticking to one over here, though.
Indy.
One. Yeah.
And then now I have my French bulldog, Izzy. Yeah, Busy Izzy. And Betsy.
And your grand dog Hannah is around too.
Yes, my grand dog Hannah. And then babysitting Mr. Hercules. I did get a picture yesterday of all 5 of them together. And I think I sent it to you and I said, people are going to think I'm running a rescue.
Yes, it's quite funny.
No rescue.
We'll try.
I don't need any more puppies. I'm happy with my 2 bullies. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always been a big dog lover. I mean, we've had horses for years and used to working with big animals, but you get to that point in your life. There we go.
Can you
We
count
have
them all? 1, 2. I can't do it backwards. Right.
there's
Izzy,
Izzy, Hercules,
Hercules,
Andy,
Indy, Hannah behind her
Candy,
knee, and
and
Betsy.
Betsy.
All 5. It's pretty wild.
Well, you get such joy from them, you know.
It's a herd of dogs.
It's a herd, yeah, yeah. But as I said, I would not. I mean, I love the Saint Bernard breed, but holy caramba, that's lots of work I don't have time for. So,
Kathy got kicked out, so she popped back in. Yes, I can see you, Kathy.
oh dear, sorry.
It happens. Technology is difficult. Actually, Thursday night when I was doing the live, one of my viewers couldn't hear the sound anymore.
Oh,
and so of course she comments that, and then it pops up, and so people keep responding to her. It's fine, working fine here, and they're like, exit out and come back. Because of course I'm saying exit out and come back, and she can't hear me. That doesn't do any good.
You're gonna have to start doing ASL.
Yeah.
Is that American Sign Language? Yes.
We'll have to do some I don't know. I gotta do some kind of get out and come back in. This is the sign for get out and come back in.
Remember that.
Or like this.
You're seeing it from Lauren today.
Who knows? I'm gonna make it up. Well, I've had a few issues because I do the Facebook lives, and the whole point is to have people commenting. And there's been a couple of times where the comments stopped working.
Oh no.
That was super frustrating. The first time it happened. So I said to my sister, who's always on, I'm like, message me whatever they're saying that I need to answer to. And so it would pop up as a notification on my screen. And then I could, answer any questions or laugh at comments and things like that, like that are showing up, because I couldn't see them at all.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then
that was last week?
No, that's
on your live.
Probably about a year ago it happened.
Let's just clarify that, just so other people do know. Although we are together, we are the designer and the dyer. So we do these lives every Monday at 1:30, unless I go MIA. But Lauren also, and Lauren does a Thursday knit night lives at her yarn shop. On Thursdays, there we go. Thursdays, knit night live on Thursdays, because you wouldn't want a Thursday knit night live on a Wednesday.
I'm just being a couple of times.
So that's a
virtual knit
other.
Night. Yeah, I call it virtual knit night, and I do them Thursday nights on Sweet Yarn's Facebook page.
So if you're enjoying her here, you can have her twice a week.
Twice a week.
Leanne
only shows up once.
I only show up once. I'm a shy person, very, very shy, but
which is hard to believe after talking to you on like these things. But
oh my goodness,
no, there's a few people that say that too. They're like, oh, I'm a shy person, and I'm I don't understand how though, because you're totally not like that. Whenever I've talked to you or interacted with you, or I know some people don't really enjoy like group settings and stuff like that, but
no, I always get worried because I have that syndrome, open mouth, stick foot in. And I'm always worried that that's going to come out and I'll say the wrong thing and offend somebody. So, and it's not, I'm not naturally an offensive person. I love people. Very
We're just
much.
A little opinionated.
I just like to be far away from people. That's all.
Yeah. I'm a homebody too. Oh, we usually do what are we drinking? So what are you drinking today?
My usual Tim Hortons steep tea, 1 sugar, 2 cream.
And I have mine. Finally get to use my new tumbler. This was
upstairs.
It was in the Sweet Yarns anniversary gift that Kelly so graciously opened on film and taped it live for us. So
wasn't that beautiful? I mean, I was so grateful for her for doing that. I think she should do all of ours now.
I agree.
I think so. I think I was thinking this morning that I might ask her. So if you're going to show the anniversary cup.
Yeah, just a sec though. So what happened is she came in on Saturday at the anniversary party and picked up her gift, and she was saying how, you know, unboxing videos do really well on social media. And I said, yeah, except okay, in this case, I don't have an actual box. And it's much because I didn't get to have one this time.
Okay.
But normally when it's an unboxing video, it's, you know, somebody received the box and so they're opening it. It's not the company opening the box.
Yes.
So Valerie and Kelly nominated themselves. We decided that one of them should do it. But Kelly is all set up because she has her own YouTube channel.
Wonderful.
And does lives and stuff as well. So she said, you know what? No, I can do it. I'll do an unboxing. I said that would be wonderful. So she did it right live in my Facebook group, the Sweet Yarnies, and showed off all the things. So it was her first ever surprise box from Sweet Yarns, and she was quite thrilled. So that was good. Yeah, so yeah, the tumbler I have that I'm using today for my ice water is one of the things that was in there. And Lea-Ann dyed. Is that your first yarn in Izzy Pop under Izzy Pop Fiber Co?
Yes, it's the first yarn after the rebranding to Izzy Pop. So this is
for the Sweet Yarns anniversary gift.
For the Sweet Yarns anniversary gift. So this is 100% merino. Super wash, but it is cable ply. So it is DK weight. So it is, let me see if we can just see the colors. This is like so uber soft.
It's lovely. Fabulous yarn.
We're blowing out just a little bit there, folks. I am so sorry about that.
It's a little darker in person.
Yeah, it's a little
more
bit
jewel
darker.
Tones.
This one here, let's just pull her apart. Did I no, you always do that to me.
I put the tags on last, yeah.
You put the tags on through. Sorry, I pull it apart, but you can see.
No, you can. Just undo the tag.
You did not it?
Later. I tied
I'm only sending it back to her. Because I didn't even dye one for myself in this lot.
Kathy says she loves it. They're her colors.
Oh, thank you. Here we go. So
there. Now you can show off.
We have a beautiful, beautiful marling in this one. So we're going turquoises to blues. A lot of turquoise here. Yes, for those who love turquoise. And then we're coming down into our purples and our pinks. So let's just go back for a minute because I know there are a lot of people. I know that looks like a mess, except there it's just the long tags there. Just the cross tags to hold the fiber in order. So I thought I'd leave them and not put thinner ones on. So anyways, here we go. Now, just for others that, you know, because sometimes I know that we have a lot of people that go to retreats or they're organizing retreats. So the word out there is, you know, I do take custom orders for dyes. So if you have a retreat or you're a yarn shop and you want to do these anniversary boxes or Christmas boxes and you want a specific dye done in a specific color palette, then you are more than welcome to email me or Lauren. She's going to passing messages on to me.
Yep. I was trying to find the picture I sent you, but I don't see it.
The picture of the palette? The
yarn I sent you, yeah.
Let me see. Where did I
thought I still had it on my phone, but it doesn't look like I do.
Let me
keep going. It's all right.
So yeah, so if you have retreats, anything like that, you know, and you want a color palette done, then just message me and we can talk about that and figure something out. And I do have that color palette.
I do. I found it. It's okay.
Okay.
There. That's the whoop. It's blowing out too.
Yeah, the lighter colors.
There. That's about.
That's it. It's a beautiful, beautiful colorway.
So she didn't put in all of the colors. Like well, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It looks lighter on screen, unfortunately.
Yes.
Turned out fabulous. I loved it.
Yes, it was very beautiful. It was I like a challenge. That's a lot of the reasons why I like taking on these custom palette orders because it usually gets me out of my comfort zone, which is black.
Yep. We've sent her some great challenges over the years.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Okay,
my
so
goodness.
since we just mentioned that you're now Izzy Pop, Fiber and
Yes.
Co., we might as well talk about that. And then
Okay.
we'll do our mystery shawl stuff.
Sure. And you're going to put the
Okay.
tent back on this.
So,
Okay.
click.
There we go.
Yep. Yep.
So the
Why
bariatric
isn't it
knitter
popping?
has been rebranded to Izzy Pop Fiber and Co. Um, Lauren wanted me to talk about why I rebranded. And the reason being is because the bariatric knitter of doing what you really love or live what you really love. That was at a time in my life where I was still knitting, but I was believing that I was knitting for your body type. So yes, I was dying, but I didn't really at that point think that I was going to turn. I think she disappeared. Oh no, she's back.
Sorry.
At that point, when I started the bariatric knitter, I really didn't think that I was going to go full time into dyeing. I was just dyeing basically for myself in what I wanted to because my knitting time was knitting for your body type coming out of a bariatric surgery. So now that it is growing a lot faster than I thought that it would, it was time to rebrand. And it takes a while to find something that kind of fits with you or resonates with you. So I didn't want something flowery because I'm not very flowery of a person.
No.
So I wanted something that kind of represented me. And everybody knows about Miss Izzy.
Auntie's favorite. No, I don't have a
Auntie's
favorite
puppy. So Miss Izzy is my little French bulldog, and she is she's trouble. I have something to tell you this morning. Oh my goodness. I woke
What'd
up,
she do now?
threw up on my bed.
Oh.
But it was wood, 3 piles of wood.
Ew.
She chews everything, branches, you name it. So she is Izzy Pop. So it's Izzy Pop Fiber and Co. So it was just something a little bit different. I mean, you do have to kind of stand out in your rebranding.
Yes,
So,
and I will say that I like how your design has come up. It looks so cute.
yeah.
It looks just like Izzy. That's totally a face that Izzy does.
Yes. Yes. So I thought something that was, I wanted simple.
Yep.
I didn't want flowery, because we never expected the designer and the dyer was going to come and move the way it was or the way it is as well. So,
Yes.
sometimes you got to scale back and you've got to go and you've got to work with the things that are moving ahead. So in this case, it was time to do the rebranding.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bariatric knitter will still sit aside and wait because that is a lot of recipes and cooking and that for your health and your body. So that was basically what the bariatric knitter was originally for, was knitting for your body type, but also taking care of your body. Like what foods can you eat that are going to help you lose weight? Not about exercise because I'm not an exercise girl.
Same.
I'd rather just stay at home and knit. Well, no, I like fishing and camping.
I have gotten lots of exercise now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I walk my dog.
She walks the dog.
Well, what a waste of knitting time. I haven't got Scamp trained yet so that I can walk her and knit at the same time. One of these days.
One day. Walks you. Yes, no doubt.
Well, she drags me. Mm-hmm. She's definitely a bulldog. She has a mind of her own and rarely wants to go in the direction you want her to go.
Mm-hmm.
Totally does not pay attention to where you're walking, where you're headed. She, like this morning, I took her out. We're up early and walked around while it was still cool out. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be in the 20s this afternoon. So anyways, walking down the road, and she's constantly like walking in front of me and then stopping and then going to the other side, and and then you're pulling on her, and she's catching up behind you, but then she walks around the back of you and comes up on the other side. So then I have to either spin or move the leash around, and
oh no,
goodness, dog. And then she's boom off into the ditch.
Yeah, she likes the ditches or that bank down to the river behind your shop.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that too. She tries that, but
so just remember that. Izzy Pop.
Yeah, totally cute.
On any yarn shelf, that's going to stand out.
It should now, yeah.
Her funny mug. Yes.
Her cute face.
Her cute face. It's so hard to give her crap. Okay, so
let's do it.
One. Which one?
Ta-da!
Oh, you want to do that one? Okay, we'll do that one.
We'll do the Sister Shawl. So MKAL stands for Mystery Knit Along. Woo woo. So what the heck is a mystery knit along? If you have
either I paused or she paused.
A knit along in general is that you are knitting the same thing or a similar thing at the same time as other people.
Mm-hmm.
A mystery one means you don't know all the details of what you're making.
Mm-hmm.
And so for this one, we did give a few details. I did say that it is a shawl design, and it's knit from tip to tip. So it's going to get wider. You start off small, it gets wider, and then it goes skinnier again. So you start with a few stitches and end with a few stitches. So much fun. Is that all I said? I know I did have, so for those of you who,
is that all she said?
I don't want to give too many things away.
No.
It's supposed to be a mystery.
Yes.
But I did have a few people who weren't around for our initial plan. What happened was Lea-Ann had this fabulous idea to dye skeins of yarn, knitted together as and dye it as a gradient, and then separate them so they could be like twins.
They're born together.
Hence sister skeins. And then we decided we should then do a shawl design for it. Or we decided that I should do a shawl design for it.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I can't dispute that.
Yes. So I've been designing a shawl pattern to be knit with these special skeins. And so you can do one for you and one for a sister or a friend or whatever, whoever you want to give one to.
Your sister love.
Yeah. So that was the idea behind the yarn and then the pattern. But we did have a few people who joined in when they saw the pattern posted on Ravelry.
Yay.
So then they were asking about yarn choices, and I suggested that so a gradient, of course, something with long color changes, a tonal or a solid, or something lightly speckled would be a good idea. Nothing that's going to be too busy. Like you didn't want, like none of those short self-striping like sock yarn ones.
No, you want a gradient. If you're going to go that route, a gradient is the best for it.
Or something that's a long color change, like long
changes.
Yeah, long chunks. Or something
speckle would
I did say speckled, lightly speckled, so that because there is a lot of stitch patterns in it and you want to be able to see those. And so if you do, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but those are just our recommendations. So this morning, before 10 o'clock, the pattern was updated to include section 1.
Yay! Awesome.
Okay, so a couple of things about the pattern. Yeah, I'll probably be the same time next week, between 9 and 10. I got up at a decent hour, but then I was drinking coffee and had to get my head in space to be able to work on the computer. So here it is.
Okay. Yay.
So all the definitions are here along the front page. I know. Okay, so it does look like a lot of pages. You're like, holy crap, that's a lot of rows for section 1. But remember, your rows are starting off short, and that's why there's so many of them. Also, if you're not doing 2 skeins at the same time, you can ignore this part here. I specifically, it is really hard to do this on the screen. Yeah.
I
It's
haven't
easy.
got that. And see, I'm like low in the totem pole. I haven't even got the
Well, you have
good
the rough
copy yet. I
draft.
have the rough stuff, you know. It's a
Yeah.
good thing it's not in her handwriting because
Yeah, no one can read that but me. And then
can't
even
read her
I can't
handwriting.
sometimes. So what I've done on the pattern is, if you're planning on knitting 2 shawls at the same time, or you want to track one right after the other, there's 2 rows, each one's that says 1 and 2, so you can track which shawl you're doing and which row you're on.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
That makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Ah,
and
you're a genius.
Yeah, I try. One thing is, so there's the cable pattern on this. Lea-Ann had some issues with trying it out. So we might as well mention that here today, not because you were having problems, but because I thought people might have issues. So it is a 5-stitch cable, 5 stitches. And what's happening is the first stitch and the last stitch gets flipped at the beginning to make it the design. So it says cable 3 is actually the same, except it's less stitches. But cable 5 is probably the hard one. So you're going to slip 4 stitches onto the cable needle and hold it at the back, so away from you. You're going to knit the first stitch off the left needle. That's pretty easy. So the 5th stitch becomes the first stitch. Then you're going to slip the first stitch off the cable needle. So the one that would be next to knit, you're going to slip it back onto your left needle. So now it's the first stitch becomes the last stitch. So then you're going to knit the other 3 off the cable needle and then knit that last stitch off your left needle. Clear as mud?
That's where I messed up.
Yeah.
But I had a really good excuse.
Huh. Distracted by the dog?
Well, my dog ate my homework.
Yeah.
It's the truth. That's the problem. I couldn't come up with that shit. Excuse my language. I couldn't come up with that crap if it wasn't true. But yes, Miss Izzy, she likes to grab things, and they had a free for all with it. So, shall I show what happened?
Yeah, you can. I don't mind.
I'm this far back this morning.
Freaking dogs. Well, I mean, it doesn't take you long to get that far.
No, but for me messing up my cables the way that I did, they still came out really nice.
They do look good.
They do look
you
good.
You still have time to restart it if you want.
Oh, thanks. I thought I'd just keep going.
Kathy thinks you're funny. You can.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. I'm happy about that.
Kathy asks, how long of a cord would you recommend if you do the 2 at the same time, or would you recommend knitting them on separate cables at the same time? It depends on how comfortable you are with knitting 2 at the same time.
I was going to actually cast them on 2 at a time, and I was going to use a 50-inch cable.
Well, you don't even need one that long.
No, but I like having lots of room.
Yeah, but I don't think you do. If you can handle doing 2 socks at the same time or 2 panels of knitting at the same time, then you could totally do it on the same cord, on one cord.
Well, what's the width going to be of the shawl in the?
Well, not very wide, because we're increasing every 6 rounds.
Okay.
I'm currently working on mine on a 24-inch. I still have
room.
So if you're doing, it depends too on how you like to knit. I don't mind them being kind of squished together if I'm doing them.
Okay.
Just need enough room to have one pushed aside so that you're not knitting across all of the stitches with one yarn.
Yes.
Yeah, I would only recommend knitting 2 on the same needle at the same time if you're comfortable with doing things that way. If not, a 24-inch cord, like a 24-inch needle for either one, should be plenty long enough.
Yes, but that's what I was saying. Doing 2 at a time, like
a 32 or a 40 is plenty.
You think that? Oh, I guess because I like having a longer loop. That could be why.
But you don't need a loop. We're not doing magic loop. It's flat. And it's never going to have a ton of stitches on it. Hey? We're not doing socks. It's a freaking shawl. It's knit flat.
Okay.
You're so funny. Who took the happy pill this morning? I think
I did. I had too many teas this morning.
Good grief. Yeah, no. I mean, it's not
So
like doing a regular shawl. Yeah, we're doing it flat, and it's not a lot of stitches.
No steeking.
No steeking. Yeah.
I'm glad the doggies ate my homework.
Because of the way the pattern is designed, it's not going to get super wide because we're knitting it on the long instead of on the short. Or we're knitting on the short instead of the long. How do you? Yeah. No, most shawls are knit from the top down. And so you start off with a few stitches and it just gets wider and wider and wider. And you need like a 40 or a 47 or a 60-inch cord by the time you get to the end. This one's knit the other way. So it's going to start off small, get a little bit wide, and then go small again. Kathy is laughing with us.
Oh my, I have so much on my plate. My brain is mush today.
I know, that's how I feel too. I'm so glad that June is over.
Yes, yes.
Because June is a crazy month for me, and it was extra crazy this month. Crazy as in too many things going on. So at the store, we did Sockapalooza for the whole month. We did Knit in Public Day. We did in-store knit night. We did the store's anniversary. And then on the side, I also have a family. And so we had a kid's graduation in there.
Yes, you did.
And prom.
Yes,
and
you did.
I had the anniversary gift for the store to put together. And what else? I don't know. And I'm still working on this shawl design. So yeah, it's been a lot. Summer is supposed to be easier and quieter, isn't it?
Nope.
Apparently not. Oh yeah, and I'm working on yarn tasting samples.
Oh yeah, you've got yarn tasting coming up at the shop.
Yep.
Busy.
Dear. Yeah.
Busy.
Okay, so any other questions about the shawl design?
Obviously, it's not in the round and you don't need magic loop.
But yeah, because we're knitting it tip to tip, it's not going to get very wide. So don't stress if you don't have a super long needle. You could even start with a 16-inch if you really want to.
I have the giggles now.
You do.
I do. Alrighty. So, but July is coming up.
Yes. Okay. Were there any other questions about? No, we're good on the shawl.
They will.
All righty.
What I was talking about is in July, so it will be every Monday that you will be uploading a section.
Yes.
And there are 5 sections, correct?
Oh, here we go. One more question. So if we have issues, do we come to the store or text? You can do whichever you want. Kathy is local, so she could come to the store and I could help her with it. But you can send me messages, call the store. If you're in our Ravelry group, we have a thread going over there. You can post stuff in there and I will answer them as quickly as possible. Same with like...
Don't drop by my house because my dog eats them.
The dog ate my knitting. Yeah, you can.
That's going to be a new design.
The dog ate my knitting. Okay, here, puppy, chew on this. That's part of the design feature. Nice.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yeah, if you have any issues, you can use any of the designer and dyer stuff or Sweet Yarns, and I will get back to you. Don't ask anything on Izzy Pop because Lea-Ann doesn't know.
I march to the beat of my own drum. I just go. No, there's a lot coming up. And so my concentration lately has been solely on new products, new dyes, and a whole new dye collection that's coming out. So if I seem kind of flaky, no, I'm always flaky. I don't know why I would say now. Hey, she's supposed to be my good friend. She's like, I don't get it.
I'm also realistic, and reality is that you are flaky.
Give me a compliment.
Next week,
Yes.
on our live, I'll show section 1 what it should look like, so you can.
Yeah, you don't want to go by what I do.
No.
I thought I would tweak it a bit. Oh no! But so you have
okay.
the
So what's new from the designer and the dyer?
Oh
what is coming up next? Da, da,
Look
da.
at that! She did
I
a
know.
fantastic slide. Nice.
Yeah, that one we've had for a little while.
Oh.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about first? So Lea-Ann, the dyer.
That's me.
Yes, has new. What's your new Fiber Co? Izzy Pop Fiber Co.'s first. What's the word I want? First dyeing.
The first kit that's coming out?
No, the line you're doing, the first one. You were talking about colorways. Collection. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah, the newest collection. You want to talk about the newest dye collection coming out, or
what's your plan? What are you coming out with for Izzy Pop?
Okay, the newest dye collection should be out for the fall because we are doing a Beatrice Potter collection. So it's like, I left the plate up there. If it's on the top of my shelf. So it's going to be like Peter Rabbit. Let me see. What's her name? Jemima Puddle Duck. The Hedgehog. It's all in those colorways. So there is going to be variegates. There will be some gradients. There will be some tonals. So that you will be able to mix and match between your variegates, your gradients, tonals. We will be bringing in some self-striping in that whole collection. So that collection will be 20 different colors.
That's
so those are
plan.
Yeah, so they are all colors that I am doing mixology in right now. So once the recipe is made, then we're going to go into starting to produce those, and then they'll come out. So the way that we're going to add them out is we'll do a couple of variegates in each collection that is produced, and then there'll be a couple tonals that match that until the whole collection will be in tonals and then into variegates. So then you'll be able to mix and match what you want.
That is so exciting.
And we're also coming out with a whole bunch of different fibers. Next summer, we will be bringing in the dyes to be able to offer our patrons your cottons and your linens, because when you're working in fiber, it's protein fibers. It's a different dye than what we can use on cotton and linen. So next year, so we'll have that all planned out probably just after Christmas. For the launch of those will come in the spring. So that's exciting.
That's the goals. That's the plan.
That is the goals and the plan. And then our next is that we are putting out, that is for Izzy Pop. Yes. But when Lauren and I are together, we are still the designer and the dyer. So we come up with the fun stuff. So the one fun stuff that I'm producing right now that is coming up is our own favorite. She's popping it up. Yes, I forgot I did that slide. Oh my goodness.
Mystery Sock Adventure 2024. Woo, woo. Okay, so Lea-Ann's designed a bag.
There we go. Here's the bag. Have yarn will travel. Because and Lauren will explain to you about what this actually is. And here is the other side of the bag.
The Big Nickel Mystery Sock Adventure 2024 from the designer and the dyer. Hey, that's us.
Yes, no doubt. And the wonderful thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that this will be a once a year. So every year we will be doing a Big Nickel series for a mystery sock challenge. So
awesome.
Exciting. Now Lauren will explain to you how this sock challenge is going to work. The adventure.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello,
I'm
Kelly.
explaining?
Yeah.
It's a self-striping yarn. I can say that. And we're going to have it divided in two. And so you'll be able, and then, so into the bag will go the 2 half skeins, and you'll be able to pull the ends out of the bag and knit one color at a time. So the rest will be a mystery because the bag will be sealed. You won't be able to pull the whole thing out or look inside. At least that's the plan. Are we including a mini skein still for the toes?
Yes, there is a mini skein. They're already dyed. They're already dyed and ready to go.
They're on the outside along with a seam ripper in case you need it.
Yes, we will be providing you with a seam ripper just in case you get a little tangle going on in there. Then you can rip a couple.
I saw this from somebody else and thought it was a genius idea. So this is what they did. They had the yarn inside the bag in a little cute little drawstring bag. And then you're able to just pull the yarn out as far as it goes. And then when it changes colors, you just stop. And that's what you knit for that day, that one stripe at a time. I mean, you can knit farther if you really want to, but the idea is you kind of knit one stripe at a time and every day it's a new surprise. Yes. So we're adding our own twist on it, of course. So we want the bag sewn shut. So only the 2 ends of the yarn are coming out. So that's why we're including a seam ripper in case you need to get it.
Just in case you have to get in there, yes.
Yeah, because it does happen sometimes that, yarn barf and your yarn tangles and then you're getting knots and it won't pull up anymore. So you want to be able to rescue that out. And the mini skein on the outside.
Yes, and you're getting them in 2 cakes. So that way, for those that like and prefer to do their socks 2 at a time, you can do it that way. If not, you would just run 1 skein, pin the other end of the yarn onto the bag, and then you can just run 1.
Yeah, it should work good. Kelly says she loves this idea. Oh, thank you.
Kelly.
I can't take all the credit for it, but it is a good one.
So this is your bag for this year, for 2024. And in 2 weeks from today, they will be going in the stores.
Well, 2 weeks and 2 days.
2 weeks and 2 days?
Yeah, because Sweet Yarns is now on summer schedule.
Okay, 2 weeks and 2 days they will be in.
So they won't be at the store until Wednesday, because even though today's Monday. So 2 weeks from Wednesday, they would be at the store.
Oh, she's giving me like
no, you don't get extra time.
Oh dear, that means that she's going to be right here Monday morning picking them up off my doorstep
or Sunday night. No, well, the 2 days is for if there's issues. That's so they'll be ready for when I go to work. You don't get the 2 days. We get the 2 days.
She gets the 2 days. She was here bright and early because when I did the and nobody's told me, how did the truffles go across?
I don't have many left.
Oh yeah, all the truffles are gone almost.
Most of them, yeah. They were a big hit. Apparently solid colors is the way to go.
Oh yay, thank you everyone.
I know a few people picked them up. Oh, like Tammy is working on the Coziest Memories blanket, so she picked up a couple for that, I think. And Lee's Brown, she's working on a crocheted scrappy blanket as well, doing squares. Not the same one I'm doing, the Battenberg blanket, a different one. And so it's using fingering weight, and so she picks them up for that.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think Kathy, who's on here today, got some too. There's a few people that did. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And all the prizes went before 11.
Oh, yes. I don't with my phone. So each time that we do one of these, whether it's an anniversary party at the store, whether it's an LYS day, we just donated to a rescue group in Cambridge. We donated to Bay Books.
Bayou's Books?
Yeah, Bayou's Books. So whenever there is a function going on, I am a firm believer that my success is owed. I'm not entitled to that success. I am given that success by those who are my patrons. So I always like to give back. And that's why I do these separate dies that are just one of a kind and they're a gift. So this year,
was the one. Whoop, it's going to blow out.
Oh, you've got
I
it.
can't see the bag. But there was,
Oh, almost.
it fell asleep. So well, yeah, it's really blowing out. But there's a cute bag. It says golden ticket winner with a picture of,
Yes.
with the logo on it. And then there's this fabulous skein that actually glows in the dark.
Yeah, it
Woo!
glows under black light.
It's blowing out.
So
but it's pretty fabulous too.
So what I did this time was I made actually really beautiful gold tickets.
Yes.
And they were in the bottom of, and there's stickers for anyone that got one. You can use them on a book that you were the gold ticket winner. So they were in the truffle packs. Mm-hmm. And then if you won that, you could just take it to Lauren, and then you got that beautiful bag that says you are a gold ticket winner from Izzy Pop Fiber and Co. And then you got your lovely, that was your lovely prize with that skein in there. So I was so excited to get, such praise. They were a beautiful skein. And unfortunately, they will not be done again because
that was it.
Anniversary skein is not one that will be in the shop. And gold ticket skein, which was the gold ticket ones, will not be in the shop because I just do those as special, unique things to say thank you to our patrons.
Yes.
So
Kathy won one. Kathy won one of the prizes. And the colors were definitely her choice. She liked those ones.
Nice. Thank you.
So Lea-Ann's not saying that the colors won't be available again. Like the colors we used for the anniversary skein could be on something else. They're just won't be dyed that exact way again because they're all one and done.
It's one and done. So
next time that Sweet Yarns is having a special gift, like we have one we usually do at Christmas time, you'll want to get in on these things.
You do. Yeah. Now, the one thing that was not shown that was also in the anniversary box is, yes, and that was going to lead us into, something else. Okay. Do you want to show the keychain?
These ones actually didn't make it into the anniversary box because I didn't have them done in time. But they say, have yarn will travel. That's one of our new lines now. Have yarn will travel. Not that we're traveling at the moment. And on this side, it says 14 years of yarn, sweetyarns.ca. And instead of a tassel like we did on our last ones, I put a cute little bead on. So these are actually available at the store now for purchase.
Mm-hmm. And those
will be on the website sometime next week. Or this week, I mean. Yeah. They're super cute. I love mine.
So people know there is going to be some more kind of gifting items that will be in the store that are yarn related. Mm-hmm. So we're putting out more kits. We have another kit that we've got to keep quiet right now, but there should be another one coming out.
Soonish.
And at what?
Soonish.
The
problem is this one is another design, and I can really only work on one design at a time.
Yeah, and there's something to do with the bags that's causing me a little bit of grief.
Yeah, that one we're both having issues with currently. So.
Yeah, on both sides of the coin, but we do promise it will be out before winter.
We hope.
Promise. Before winter.
Before summer's over.
Yes. So that is coming out. But Lauren and I are trying to incorporate, within not just the dyeing community, but being up here in the north, there's a lot of things that we don't get access to. And we have so much to give up here. We are Sudbury, Ontario. Hear us roar in our knitting community. Or not just knitting, but our fiber community, because we also, we embrace our crocheters, we embrace our felters, we embrace our weavers, so our spinners as well. So up here, we are going to be putting out more kits that have more product things in them as well, and make us unique. Let's put Sudbury on the map. Yay! So it's a big nickel mystery sock adventure.
Woo, that's a mouthful. More on the way.
Lucky ducky.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to hate me by the end of the year.
Oh, I need to get her on a better schedule.
Hey, my schedule is fine. I'm now like my schedule is pretty darn
it
good.
doesn't
I'm
work well with
almost
my
caught up.
schedule
I
sometimes.
know. See, so it's not the problem that she needs to get me on my schedule. It's the problem she wants my schedule to coincide with her schedule.
Yeah, we'll get there. It'll get closer.
I march to the beat of my own drum.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Listen, if I can get Scamp to walk down the road, I can get Lea-Ann to work with my schedule.
Hey, I heard a story about when I was young. My parents, I refused to do the dishes. Absolutely refused to. And so after dinner, they would say, you can't leave, you need to do these dishes. And I would stand there for hours looking out the window and I would not do those dishes. I'd stand in front of the sink and I would not do those dishes. So I really wanted a bicycle. And everybody said, no, you can get a bike if you do the dishes. And I still refused because to me, the bike wasn't that important for me to do dishes. So anyways, my dad ended up buying me a bike anyways. And my mom was like mad.
Furious.
And my uncle was mad. And they said to my dad, why did you do that? And he said basically that he knew that no matter how much pressure somebody was put on me, if I didn't want to do something, I wouldn't do it. And that's what happened. I've never been in trouble with anybody. But yeah. So nobody has ever been able to make me do something I didn't want to do. So come on, Lauren, bring it on.
It's not that you don't want to do it. You just need to do it on my schedule.
Oh, see.
It's all stuff you want to do. We just have to work on the scheduling.
I think she needs a good kick in the bum for that one.
No.
Okay, so we have been on 1 hour, 1 minute and 43 seconds, and I really think that it is time to say goodbye.
All right, I'll wrap it up for today then. Okay. So thank you for joining us. We've had a great time chatting with you that we're here live, and those watching us later, we hope you enjoyed it too. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and make sure the bell is turned on so you'll get a notification when we go live again or post a video. Make sure to follow us on social media and Ravelry as well by clicking the link in the description box below. And until next time, have a fiber-filled day.
Blessings, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.